this is Javed Khan, Art Director. Today I am going to show you the long layer haircut. The haircut name is basically a horizontal layer. Here we have our model with us. May I have your name?
Salman.
Salman. Again we have a Salman here. So as you can see there is a long hair. So why I am doing the horizontal long hair is basically to create a more volume, texture, body. So let's watch. So for this haircut, we are going to take the horseshoe section. Horseshoe section is a very important section for the men's haircut. Horseshoe section we decide from recede to recede line. Like if you will see, we can take a section from center of the eyebrows. It has to be a straight. Like you can see, my section is neat. The more you will take a neat section, your haircut would be more nice. So I'm going to continue this section. So how many people take the horseshoe section while they are doing the haircut? Because normally people doesn't take proper sectioning while they are doing the haircut, which is very important because section and partings, it's your foundation of your haircut. If you do right sections for the haircut, you will end up with the nice results. After horseshoe, I have taken the side section apart and clipped here. And as you can see from the back, I have done a one center profile parting and then one diagonal forward section and rest clip aside. Okay, so same section in another portion, another side of the head, you can see. So this is the sectioning of my horizontal layer. So it is very important. First of all, we will create our guideline, right? The frame has to be there. So we will cut into a one length first. So we'll take the box area. This area we call the box area on the nape. Then grip it nicely and we will chop straight, right? So as you can see, here is my guideline. Most of the time what people do when they take the guideline, what they do, they miss the guideline and they start chopping the hair. Try remember this thing, do not miss your guideline. Your guideline should be visible when you are doing a haircut, and the continuity you need to keep. So we have already set our guideline for the one length. One length is important because one length is a frame for any haircut. So in the continuity, now after making our one length guideline, we will start taking a subsection diagonally. As you can see, I have taken, if your section is thin, then you can create a more broad section. Clip the section aside and lift the section horizontally, right? And then you can do the point cut, or as well as you can do the straight cut also. Up to you. If you want a more wispy kind of a look, you can use the point cutting, otherwise straight blunt would work nicely. In both the technique, when you lifted a section on 90 degrees straight out the scalp, when you leave this, you will get a nice soft layer at the bottom. It will take out the more weight and it will create a more volumed look. So once you have cut your guideline, then open your subsection and blend this section. Lift nicely on 90 degree horizontally. Like you can see, this is 90 degree horizontally. You can check your guideline. Your guideline is there, and then snip your section. Most importantly, it will go T to the parting. Don't over direct. Like if I'll say T to the parting, like you can see this is kind of a section and you are holding a section, it's becoming a T. And over direction, do not over direct the section, it has to be T to the parting only, so that you will get a nice uniform layer. We will continue with this another side. So we have already cut our this nape section. Now we will open another section, and this time we won't take diagonal forward section, we will take rather horizontal section, right? And clip this section aside, which is most important. Now take a guideline from the previous section, subdivide it so that you can hold easily, and what I told you, it has to be lifted on 90 degree horizontally, right? So we're going to chop all rest of the hair by connecting guideline. Same, subdivided, then take a previous guideline. You need to stand similarly to your section, like no over direction, it has to be only T to the parting. And this, so this section already, like you can see, the all beautiful layers is there, right? So we're going to follow the same thing another side. We will complete the rest of the head, and then later on we will open the horseshoe. My all hair has a nice textured volumed layer, right? And this is a wet hair. As you can see, in wet hair also you can see the preciseness of your layer. So this is very important. And if you wanted to check your section, so check vertically, because when you cut horizontally, then you need to check your section vertically, right? Like you can see, my all section is even. So let's go forward to our next side section. Now open your side section, subdivide it horizontally, and rest you need to clip again so that it should not bother while you are cutting. Take a previous guideline and then lift it or elevate it horizontally. As you can see, my guideline is here. I need to chop off completely, recheck. Is there any corner left? Then take out that corner also. Now take your subsection also. Now again take a previous guideline, and horizontally you need to lift and check your guideline and snip. So this is a very beautiful way to create a nice uniformed layer, textured look for the long hair for the boys. Now we are going to open our horseshoe section, because we have already done our layer work underneath. So obviously in horseshoe also we will take a sub horseshoe section, which we will divide like this. Because if you will open the entire horseshoe section, then your horizontal layer won't come perfectly. So it is very important you subdivide your horseshoe section. Now you can see my horseshoe is a bit smaller. So we will clip this, and then we will work on rest of the hair. Okay. So now you can see I have opened my horseshoe section. I need to take the box area, this box area with the previous guideline, and I need to lift this section horizontally up, slightly tilt your client's head so that you can see the entire section lifted. And as you can see, it is my guideline, like so. I need to chop this out. This haircut you also can do with the trimmer or the wall clipper too. So see how beautiful layers we are getting without reducing the length of the hair, which my clients need. Right, Salman? Same continuity. To create, now let's go to the side. Same, the section will be into a T to the parting. The position of your fingers has to be straight. And start chopping. Just do in the continuity horizontally only. Every section you need to take horizontal straight out the scalp. If your section is too big, try not to cut entire section. Always subdivide your section so that it would be easy to create a more preciseness. Your grip would be nice and you can end up with the nice uniformed layer result without disconnection. Okay, most important thing, now hair growth is in this side, right? So you need to lift this section in this side. Do not pull behind the ear, so that if you will do that, what will happen, your front layer would be increased, the length would be increased. When you do the over direction, then this part will be longer and this part would be shorter, but we are keeping the uniform layer. So cut the hair where is the parting going or natural fall going. Okay, so that you will end up with the nice uniform symmetrical layer. So we have already done this side and back. Now same procedure with the next side. So now we have already done the underneath section. Now this section has left, which you can see already in the square kind of a shape. What we need to do, as we are doing the horizontal layer, so we need to take the horizontal section only. Like you can see what I am taking, it's completely horizontal section. Clip this section. And now where you need to take your guideline, first of all from the corners just take a small piece of guideline, and now your lift supposed to be very neat and your finger supposed to be in a horizontal manner. If you'll see, we have a hardly hair to cut. This is a guideline, but yes, we need to trim nicely so that we can have a nice uniform layer, right? Let me check from the another side if we have any hair left. No, my hair is perfect from the top. So in the continuity, I'll take another horizontal section. We will take another small guideline and we will connect our side guidelines to the top area. Make sure your section supposed to be very straight and the tension on the hair has to be proper. It should not be tight from one section and loose from one section. Your section supposed to be folded well. The tension on the hair should be perfectly nice. Okay, so as you can see, I have already taken. Now this section has left, so we will do the same technique. We will hold straight out. We will check if is there any extra hair. We will remove it. Do not cut corners. Like if you go in the corner side and if you hold your hair like this, then it will create a kind of a round layer, which we don't want it to do that. We wanted to keep only horizontal layer. So try remember the grip of your hair. That's very important in this haircut. Okay, now our second last section horizontally. See, one more important thing in your section, when you hold the section 90 degree, your elbow supposed to be on the 90 degree. Do not put your elbow down. When you are holding your section, it has to go up 90 degree. Then your Caesar angle also go 90 degree. This is very important. The posture is very important while you are doing the haircut. So please remember that. Now our last section. Okay, in last section also, if someone wants a long hair on front, so that you can do over direction. Over direction will help you out to keep this portion long. If they don't want, if you wanted to do the similar layer, then T to the parting sectioning would be there. But yes, I can see this section is already short, so do not worry about that. Do not try to unnecessarily stretch the section to make into your previous section. Horizontally, posture supposed to be straight. This is a very beautiful haircut, very nice flauntless layer for the men's. So if your client does not want to lose their length, they wanted to have some kind of a change in the layers, so you can do the horizontal layer. Now one more important thing I wanted to show you, like as I am lifting this section, my sum of hair is going out of my finger. So do not bother about them, because if they are going down, you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to match in previous length. You just need to focus on your hairline, what you are taking and connecting. That's the important thing. Okay, now my all horizontal layer has been done. I wanted to show you from the back. You can see a nice volume textured layer would be there. He can scrunch it also. When he will scrunch, it will give you a nice look. See in the mirror. So he can play both the way. He can dry it out also. He can wash. If he wanted to keep a wash and wear look, he can keep that. Also, what he can do, he has lots of options now. He can blow dry only this portion, and this he can scrunch it out, so that it will give you a more nice soothing effect.